happiness.
Hope.
We find it in each other, we find it in the air, we find it in success. We find it in everything but ourselves. Especially when we need it most.
And sings the tune without the words.
Don't say you have to go.
You see, when I was growing up and tough times would hit, I would run away. Ran as fast as I could, no matter where I ran.
Hold me softly.
Leaving all my problems behind me and not realizing that nothing was in front of me. The only thing that we ever need is hope, and it seems to be the hardest thing to find.
It never stops.
So I went out searching for something that I could have found in myself, without knowing I needed to search within myself. And I lost me in the process. Trapped by these walls of the outside world, I needed something that I didn't have, or that I didn't realize I had all along. I lost my way, I lost my mind, I lost my hope, I lost who I was and who I was meant to become. You see, happiness doesn't always have to be hard to find.
In the soul.
It doesn't always have to be earned through pain, but I remember this emotion that it gave me that one time I felt it. Back when I was 8 years old, hearing my mom yell my name, listening to my dad cheering me on, and feeling my heart beat outside my chest. Because remembering this feeling, I needed to remind myself to breathe. I would get so worked up, and I would forget who I was, and everything I worked so hard to become. Because these moments don't last long. 1 second you're reminiscing, next thing, disappears. Just trying to catch some rest as you are tossing and turning because your mind is just going a mile a minute. It was the greatest feeling I could ever remember, but the memory wouldn't last long. Because I would get in these arguments, but with the voice inside my head. It had me battling myself until one day I looked up and decided to fight it.
I'm not scared about it.
You see, we're constantly pushing away the positive times to make room for our negative memories, as if remembering those times are going to make the future any brighter. When in reality, our future is only as bright as we begin to make it. It's not based on our past, it is based on our now.
Hope.
It is about taking the action to be happy now, to be who you are now.
Hope.
This is all easier said than done, but making negative memories has never been hard. So maybe it is that time to challenge yourself and who you are about to become. Before one day you wake up and you find yourself being someone that you were never meant to become.
Must be the storm.
Find that hope in your loved ones. Find it deep down inside of you, because it is there.
I've heard it.
And don't think it will be at the surface. You will have to dig deep and search for it. Because hope has been in you all along. You just lost it way back when you thought that you needed to be someone else.
It never stops.
So get your rest because you'll need it. And take your breaks along the way because there is no rush. So slow down when you need to. Stop when you feel like you have to. And reach out when you feel like you need strength. Because you are not alone.
Hope.
I'm not scared about it.
Is the thing with feathers. It perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never, in extremity, it asked a crumb of me.